little connection there, just tiny, okay? And then from there, round into the glute, into the abdominal muscles. So I want you to think about nice and strong, yeah? So once you start taking your mind and strengthening up an area of your body, so it makes you feel much stronger as well in mind and body. Lift up through the right arm and then through the left arm. Give me a lateral flexion. We're going to come over to right. For today's class, as athletic and functional, there's going to be a lot of hip mobility in there. Yeah? Really get things moving. A little bit of heart rate as well, because we're going to be conditioned athletes today. No matter what you think of yourself, I want you to think of yourself as an athlete today. Okay, take your arms down and then just rotate around to the right and then around to the left. And again, so we come around to the right side and then over to the left. Take it down and through. Take your arms up to snow angel as you breathe in and then you breathe out. And again, so coming out, breathe in and then breathe out. Step out to the right side. So step to the right. Slight bend in the knee and then back. Hardly any movement. Yeah? So not a lunge. Side step. Semi-bend in the knee. We're not ready to come down low yet. We're not warm enough. Yeah. Through. Now, last one. Bring your feet nice and close together. Give me a squat. And sit down. Again, don't come down too deep at this point. We do about a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. You know, I'm keeping my trainers on today because I'm doing some lunge work with you and squats. But we're going to do that standing without the ball, but we're also going to do standing with the ball. So when we stand with the ball, if you've got your shoes on, I recommend that you take them off. Okay, give me one more. I'm going to do a side-to-side squat. I'm going to go over to my right. So I'm going to step out, so close the pelvis. Take it out to the left, squat down, bring it back in, close the pelvis. And again, so down and lift, and again, down and lift. Give me a forward lunge. So I'm going to do a forward lunge, and forward, and then again. This is a big step, yeah, split stance. And remember, I always said that if you don't want to bend that forward knee, you can always come into a step, yeah, and the other side. Now give me a step forward on the right, then bring it in on the left. Take it back on the left and in on the right. Yeah, do it on the right side again. So it's a one, step it in, take it back and through, left side. So one, step it in, take it back, close together. And one more time on the left. One, step it in, take it back and through. Back to the right, give me 3 repeaters. So step 1, tap it back, 2, tap it back, 3, and then go all the way back. Other side. So I'm moving quite quickly. Tap through. 1, 2, squeeze that glute back, 3, and then take it back. And again, slower when it's harder when it's slower. So tap again. Step 1, 2, 3, take it back. Yeah, other side. Step 1, squeeze back, 2, back, 3, take it back. Arms up, breathe in and breathe out. And again, come up, breathe in and breathe out. Give me a side to side squat over the go. So out and together. Out and together. And again. Push down. Okay. Now, give me a forward lunge. So I come into my right. We're going to do 4 of these. Then we're going to add on those knees. Okay. So we're going to do a step with a knee raise. Okay. So step and knee. Step, knee, back, other side. Step, knee, back, and through. There's an abdominal crunch. Back, go. With a little bit of heart rate. Yeah, give me 3 repeaters. Step 1, 2, 3. Take it back, other side. I'm just leaving my arms at the moment. 1, 2. Arms may become a little bit side to side squat. A little bit confusing. Okay, down we go. 1, now into a front lunge. So we're going to do front lunge. This time round, I do 4 of these. This time round, I'm going to bring my arms in as we step and knee. All right? You don't want to do the arm stroke, so step, knee. Step, knee. Take it back other side. Step, knee. Okay, now give me 3 on the left. 1, 2, 3. Step it back. Forward on the left. Bring it back on the right. 1, 2, 3. Side squat. So we do side squat and side. Okay. And again. 1. Now bring it over and now into the middle. Give me 3 squats. 1, 2, 3, and lift. And notice my feet are narrow. 1, 2. Now on my third one, I'm going to push away. Yeah. And again. So we can 1, 2, 3. Push away. And again. 1, 2, 3. Push away. Let's go to a clock lunge. Come forward to me. Remember, we've done this in the week. Okay. Now into a diagonal corner. Okay, I'm not going to break it down too much because we've done it in accessory and into lateral. So if you've been with me, sorry if you haven't, then into transverse corner, into my corner. And then into posterior. Push back and push back. Should we do that one more time? So you know your clock, yeah? It's nice and easy. It's not too complicated, is it? Nice and easy on the brain. What you're doing is making a little clock matrix, yeah? Remember, don't lose the time. But you're losing a couple of hours, aren't we? And then over, and then take it back. Now, come into a 3 and 1 squat with the arms. 1, 2, 3, push. And again, 1, 2, 3, away. Yeah. Remember what we say. Once you start lifting those arms, the vibe lifts. Yeah. Feel much better already, don't we? 2, 3, and lift. Lovely, guys. Just tilt the pelvis forward and back. Okay, so I know we have done work. We've kind of gone deeper, and then we're going back a level. Just want to get things moving even more so. Okay, so when we tilt the pelvis, like we always do, we're going to do this on the floor later as well, right? Into our shoulder bridge. So forward and back. So I really want you to think about push and back. So forward and back. Now into your side to side. All right, so rather than me making you do a side squat or a side lunge, we're just keeping it into a 2-point standing. Keep our feet down. Okay, hands onto your ribs. So hands at the bottom of the ribs. There we go. Then circle around. And try and look in your monitor that your hands are not moving. Yeah, it's like there is going to be a little bit of movement there, obviously, in the other way. Move it, but it's not, you know, we're not that. You know, and as I said, keep looking, using these monitors, using our screens as our mirror to check our alignment the whole time. Taking your arms down. Lift up through the right arm, push back into an extension. So come out of range slightly. Back we go. And again. Up and back. And then up and back. Okay, give me a side step. A step together. And then step together, yeah? So step together, and I'm going to make it a little bit lower. So I step in, and then step back. So I'm in a semi-squat, yeah? So it's a side step together, side step back. This time, side step together, take it back and hold. Bring it up to the top, so now the legs are nice and wide. Come into a side lunge. My weight is coming into my right side and then over to my left side. Okay, so feeling it. The moment you push the weight over, you've got the stretch on the inner thigh, opening up right through the pelvis. Draw the tummy muscles in. Don't let them stay low. Okay, don't let them relax. Hold them there. And again, over we go. And over. Okay. Take it over. Place down your left hand and take your right arm up. And I really want you to reach up to that 12 o'clock. Okay. I'm going to take that hand down and I'm going to come into the center. Now I'm going to come center, hamstring stretch, head down, crown of the head towards the floor. Then I'm going to come into a little sumo. Yeah, so I come down, open the knees, and then I'm going to come back to full range. Okay, and again, down, bend those knees, drop the pelvis, and then lift up. Okay, and again, down, stretch through, and lift. Now, bring yourself back, slightly bend the knees, and roll up. Yep, bring your hands away from the carpet, floor, and then take your shoulders back. Lean over into the left side. Okay. Now I'm going to place my right hand down this time, and then I'm going to lift up. So my left arm is right up to the ceiling. Think about straight 12 o'clock. Up we go. Now I'm going to place it back to center. I'm going to walk into the center and the legs nice and straight. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the sumo. I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to take my hands away. Now if this is too deep for you, you can always come up to here. Right? So still open legs. Yeah, pelvis is open. From here. Okay. So inside, arms against the inside of the thigh. I just want you to push, okay, hip mobility. So just push open and then just go over to your right and then over to your left. And again, over to your right and over to left. One more time. Remember, you can always come up a little bit higher if you want to. And over. Okay. Then from here, stay in this position. Place your left hand down and push back on your right arm. Staying in that sumo if you can. Change sides, we're not here long. Is it burning? Push up. Remember, don't lose technique still into that 12 o'clock. Place the hands down, straighten out through those thighs. And knees. Come down a little into sumo. And then push. Away. Okay, it's going to come back up to the top. I'm going to release my hands. I'm going to restack, as we always do, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then I take my arms, shoulders back and down. Take your arms open with you. Circle back the right arm in front of the body. So just circle around, just the right. 2 and 3. I'm just going to do it in threes, and then the other side. 1, 2. Now, the next time I circle, I'm going to bend the knees, yeah? I'm going to circle round one more time. Now, leave the right arm open. I'm going to come over to my right side. Remember, hips are square, come over to your right, and then over to your left. And again, over to right. Notice, again, when we talk about headlights, because it's sometimes nice to visualize this. Headlights on to me, and then over the other side. Come into center, bend the knees and circle around the left arm. Then circle around 1, circle around 2. That's turning a big wheel, isn't it? 3. Okay, now come over to your left side. And we'll find that one side is move easier than the other, more movement. 2 more. 1 over to the left, 1 over to the right, into center. Take the hands down, ladies. We're all ladies today. Draw in, breathe in, float the arms up and breathe out. One more time. And through, breathe in and breathe out. Bring the feet together. Okay, feet together. Shoulders back and down. Reset into that perfect posture. I want you to circle around the right knee. Okay, so we're just going to circle, the other side, circle, and round. Hip rotation. So we've done hip mobility, and we are down, pushing through, as we push on the elbows on the outside. So we're really stretch open that pelvis. Now this should feel really nice. Round we go. Now, you're going to do a squat, so legs a little bit wider. Then come into a squat. Now as I lift up, I'm going to take it round, yeah? Down, and take it round. Now I wish I'd have done this with you before we did the hip mobility, yeah, with those elbows to the squat. Round, okay? Down, and round. I'm going to change this, so I'm going to take my right arm down, yeah, towards my left foot, and then that tells me I'm going to circle back, right, and then the other side. This is telling me I'm going to circle around, yeah. So it's push and round, push and round, and again, nice, big, strong movements. Okay, so we come down, take it around, down. Do you know which side you're going? Last time. 1, big, 2, round. Lovely. Breath. And lower. That got the heart rate up, didn't it? And again, round. And lower. Guys, we are there. Standing with out ball. Trainers on. I want you just for the next couple of minutes, keep trainers on if you've got them. We're going to take the mini ball, okay? So functional movements, okay? So functional, what we do in the day, think about what we do in the day. We come down to the floor, don't we? We don't have to, we try not to, but we can maybe pick something up, yeah? Tidying up, whatever, hoovering, things that we do automatically every day. I'm going to take you through some exercises that way I will really strengthen the body. So when you go down onto the floor, or when you twist, okay, or reach up to change the curtains or just think of the things in the house, it helps us be stronger, yeah, to be able to do that. So I'd like the ball between the thighs. Okay, feet are facing forward. I want you to drop the head, neck, and shoulders. And I want you to roll down. Every time. Now as you come down, I want to squeeze on the ball. From there, inhale, exhale, and roll it back up. Now as you roll up, I want you to extend the arms, float them away, and then go back into a little back extension. Now in that back extension, squeeze the ball, okay? Squeeze that ball. Let's do that again. So I'm going to bring forward, fold the body down. I'm going past my ball, past my ball. Inhale, exhale, and take it up. And up we go. Push back. I'm loving this music. And then drop it down. Okay, so let's roll it down. I'm going to walk it away. I'm going to walk my hands away from me. So I'm going to walk away and I'm going to come into a high plank. Okay, now if you want to, you can bring your knees down, right? Or you can stay here. I want you just to slightly bend the elbows, keep the elbows in towards the body rather than flinging and like flying them out to the side, yeah? So we come down and lift. You've got 2 more. 1, remember you can always come down to the knees. Functional athletic movements. From there, push up, walk the hands back in, bend the knees, and then roll it back up. And shoulder back and down. 1 more time. So down we go, and then with shoes off. Okay, roll it down. Taking your hands away, walk them away. Remember, you can immediately come down onto the knees if you want to. If you're in a high plank position like me, I want you to not have bottoms here. You find in the mirror, you're looking like this, right? You go down onto your knees. And then you do your 4 tricep press ups. Push down and lift up, yeah? So you choose how you want to do this. Keep those elbows in, nice and secure. Okay, now you can push the bottom up. Now you can walk your hands back in. Then you can curl it all the way up. 3, 2, 1, and then take your shoulders back and down. Okay, remove the ball, take the shoes off, okay? And once it's, because we're going to do a little bit of rolling on the ball, and it'll probably quite as nice. And when we go down to the floor, we won't need our shoes anyway. Okay, let's move to the other side. Okay, I'm going to place the ball under my right foot. Okay, so I almost want you to think about equaling the weight. So pretend the ball isn't there, right? Ball isn't there. So the weight is equal between the right foot on the ball and the left foot. I want you to place your hands together so your elbows are wide. And now, we know what's going to happen. We're going to go into a little bend. A little bend, just throwing us off balance, isn't it? There we go, down. I'm loading, so the left glute is working. Remember, I want you to push the weight into that ball. Okay, give me 3 and 1. So I'm going to come down 1, 2. Now, as I come up on my third, I open my arms. Okay? And again, so I come down 1, 2, 3, open away. And again, 2 more. 1, 2, 3. If you don't want to use the arms, then don't. But what's happening here is strengthening the ankles and the feet. You feel that into your left side. Okay, bring the hands down at the side of you. Okay. I want you now just to take the ball a little bit wider. Okay, that's what I've done. So think of it as a narrow squat and then a wide squat. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to come down. As I come down, I slightly roll the ball away. Yeah, it happens naturally. I come down, balance, and lift. And again, down and lift. And again, down. Now, I'm going to go down on this side for 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. One more time, only because of time as well. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Bring the ball in, take it away, and just give me a side-to-side squat. So step it over, step. Okay, 2. In the center, give me a little bounce, yeah? So it's like a little bounce, just a light bounce. Notice my feet not coming off the floor. Okay, over we go. So we do 1, 2, give me a bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's great for the ankles and the feet, yeah? Over, give me a bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. Push, lower, down, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're there. Okay, heart rate is up. We like that, don't we, guys? Let's go into that fat burning. Okay, so weight is distributed, both feet, weight down into both. Hips are facing forward, arms in line with the chest. Again, if you don't want to use the arms, you can just place them on your thighs, wherever. I'm just doing a little bit of an arm sequence here. Takes the mind off things. Okay, so I'm going to come down and I'm going to lift. Do we feel that heart rate? Just those little bounces takes it up, doesn't it? And the reason I like the bounce is because it just loosens everything off. So when we're working like this, feeling that into the ankle as well. Calf, ankle, give you 3 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, and open. 1, 2, 3. So deep movements, athletic, functional. I bet you never thought you'd be doing this morning. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, and open. Now, take the ball, get a bit of balance there. Take the ball away from you. So just no diagonal, it's just in line. Okay, just in line. Right, so from here, I'm not going to use the arms on this one. Moving down into the little squat. Notice I'm just sliding the ball away slightly. Slide away. Okay. I was going to do a lunge with you before behind. I'm going to save that. This is part of my workshop, guys, that I was on Monday evening. I told you, mini ball super sculpt. So we're going to bring in a little bit of this into the athletic and functional because it just fits perfectly. Okay, 3 and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Can we feel it into that right thigh? Ankles. 3, and up. Again. 1. We're going to loosen off with our little bounce, but only 2 of them. And up. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and up. Take the ball away from you, side to side. So do 1 and 2. And then 4 little bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. And down. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Oh, it's lovely, a little bounce, isn't it? It's coming back to a child. Bouncy bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Guys, the snow angel. Let's get that breath back. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Okay, circle back the shoulders. And loosen those off. And again. There we go, guys. Right, we're ready to come down onto the mat. So I would like you to take them, we're going to use the ball the whole time we're on the mat. Okay? Stretch the mats away. Stretching the mats away. Just leave the ball there. Okay, I'm going to pick it up rather than put it through your knees. Do it that way. Leave the ball there. And we're going to come down onto the mats. I'm going to come onto all fours. Now, those of you suffering with knees, you're going to like this. You're going to place the ball under the knee. If you find it too difficult, like Claire, take your ball away and then you can just lie down and do the same exercise. It's again, modification. I haven't got you all on the screen, but I am going to check that out. So let's just roll down. Let's get down onto the floor. Let's roll it down. I'm going to walk the hands away from me and I'm going to come down. I'm going to place the ball under my right knee. Okay, ball under my right knee. Okay. Again, just like when we were standing, this is the mini ball super sculpted at the moment. Just like we were standing, I want you to think about pressing down into that ball on that knee. Yes, nice and comfortable. So extend the right arm. And again, stay on the right side. The easier side. Yeah, just 2 more. So lift, extend. Again, brace the abdominals and make sure those hips are nice and square. Now place that hand down and then the other side. Okay, now 1 of each. So push. So you're transferring the weight from right to left. Okay, 1 more time. But again, when you move arms, try not to push the pelvis back. Yeah, keeping everything nice and square. All right. I'm now going to place both knees onto the ball. All right, both knees onto the ball. We're there. Just probably need one of those big stability balls, isn't it? I'm going to roll the ball in towards me, and then I'm going to take it back. I'll show you sideways. A bit easier. Okay. So on all fours, in, along the shins, and then take it back. Are we liking mini ball sculpt? In, and then back. Oh, I love this exercise on the ball. In, squeeze in, and release back. 1 more time, well done, well done. In the knees, and then take it back. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the camera. I'm going to place my left knee onto the ball. And I'm gonna take my left arm up. So 4 times, same arm, same leg, same knee on ball. Lift and lower, last time. Okay. Now, let's take away that right arm. So, as you take it away, I know the weight slightly shifts and then back to the left arm. But I don't want you to push or move that pelvis. This is definitely in a mind-body connection. You're not moving the pelvis. The abdominals are staying strong the whole time. Okay. Up and lower. One more time. Okay, guys. Take the ball into the center, in between the knees, and sit back. Okay, so I'm slightly sitting back towards my heels. I'm going to take my right arm, I'm going to drop the shoulder towards the floor, thread like a needle. I'm now going to take the arm up to 12 o'clock, as we did in the sumo position. One more time, thread it through, so lace it through, eye of the needle. And then away, up to the top. Place that down and do 2 on the other side. So I drop the shoulder down towards the floor, well done. And then lift all the way up to the top. And again, down we go. Rotate as far as you can. And then lift up. Lovely, guys. Place that hand down. Now come over, if you can, onto your bottoms with your ball between your knees. So it hasn't moved, staying in that position. We're going to come all the way down onto the mat. Okay? Go all the way down. I'm going to do some basic crunches with you, and then I'm going to do some shoulders. Got enough time, so this time is 45 minutes, guys. It's so quick for me. Anyway, didn't go as quick last night when I was the participant on Zoom for 2 hours. It seemed to take quite a long time. Okay, so here we go. Tilt the pelvis. Remember, we tilt the pelvis. Take it all the way back. Take the arms back with you and just hold on to the hands, yeah? And just kind of like pushing, pulling them together. And I like to put mine together, or you can make sure it's like that, however. Okay, need to come down a little bit because I'm out of room, okay? So my arms are above my head. I'm squeezing the ball between my knees and I'm in a neutral position. So I've got an immediate natural arch in my back, yeah? Then I'm going to bring the arms over, and as I do, I'm going to bring them up towards the ball. Then I'm going to take it back down. So head, neck and shoulders come back down onto the mat. Then I'm going to lift it up and over and squeeze. So I've got my ball to concentrate on, yeah? So, and then lower. Now as you come up, I want you now to really think about touching the balls. So you're talking about ribs to pelvis, yeah? And then lower. And again, inhale, exhale, lift the ball, and then lower. One more time. Up we go. Squeeze the ball. There's your target. Get to your ball, and then lower. If you can't get to it, don't worry. Now, bring it up for 3. Remember, we like 3 and 1s. 1, 2, 3, and then take it back down. Well done. So you've got a lovely arm extension, stretching through the side of the back. 2, 3, and release. Guys, take your arms away with you. Just allow them, you can place them at the side of you, or lower, wherever you want to. I want you to lift the ball, lift the legs, and come up into a tabletop. Okay, into the tabletop position. We're going to knee roll to begin with. Right, so again, nothing's going to move in this area at tabletop position. We're going to roll over to our right side. Okay, then I'm going to come back to center. Notice heels, yeah, in line with the knees, and then over to the other side. So knee rolling, and I want you, just because we've got the ball here, I want to be, we're engaging our pelvic floor. Our deep muscles, yeah? Remember we talked about pelvic floor, the hammock, that holds all of the organs together. So squeeze the ball, engage all the way through, okay? I'm gonna add on, all right? I'm gonna just put a little bit of sequence together. So I'm going to tap down, just here, just light tap down, very, very light, yeah? My feet, notice just very lightly. I'm then gonna bring it over to the right side, bring it into a circle, and then back to tabletop. Let's do that side again. So I come down, very lightly touch the mat, yeah? Then I bring it over, make a circle, and back to tabletop. Yeah, one more time this side, because obviously you can see me closer to the monitor. So I come down, very light, yeah? We'll feel pull on those abdominals. I come over, round, and back to tabletop. Shall we try it the other side? So I'm going to come down, tap down. I'm going to roll over, round, and back. Okay, and you can do that again. So first of all, it's a very light, just like touching the water. What's the temperature of the water like? Round and back. Lovely. Keeping everything nice and strong here. Tap down, over, notice feet are away, round and back. Okay, let's do one of each. So we put a sequence together. So I tap down first, draw the knees over, round in a circle, and then back. Okay, and again on the side. So I tap down, over, round in a circle, and to tabletop. Now place the feet down, touch the water, and then place your feet all the way down, yeah? So the weight of your legs are down onto the mat. Tilt the pelvis, and then come up into shoulder bridge, okay? So hold it up into shoulder bridge. Okay. Inhale, exhale, and then roll it all the way back down. Weight comes down, coccyx arrives onto the mat, and you're back to safety. And again, so peel away, up we go. Up we go. Squeeze at the top, squeeze those glutes. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down until the coccyx touches the mat. This time I'm not going to come all the way. So tilt the pelvis and lift up. Okay. All right, now from here, just come down about 50%. Squeeze the ball as you lift. Okay, we've forgotten to squeeze the ball, hadn't we, including me? So as you lift, squeeze the ball. And loving this new music, guys, this trip together. And out of all of the tracks on there, Mumbai Sunrise, this is called. It's absolutely beautiful. This is my favourite track of this album. Squeeze it up and lower it down. And again, breathe out and in. One more time. Breathe out. Now we're going to come all the way down, yeah, all the way down. I'm going to lift my legs back to tabletop. I'm now going to tap down, touch the water. I'm going to roll over to the right side. I'm going to circle around. I'm going to take it through. I'm going to tap down. I'm going to take it over to the left side. Over. And then round and through. I'm going to come down to the water. Now I'm happy with the temperature of the water. Take my feet down, tilt the pelvis and curl up. And then lower down. Just allow your body and your mind to relax into the music. Kind of thinking about it as we work with that tempo. Coming up, breathe out, the light and shade of the music. And again, squeeze up, squeeze at the top and hold. Squeeze at the top, squeeze the balls, squeeze the glutes. Slowly down. Bring it all the way down. Okay, bring the knees into the bridge. Hands on top of your knees and just give yourself 5 minutes. Sway this back and forth. Massage your back. Nobody else can do it for us at the moment. Oh, I can't wait till I'll be first on my list. Oh, a little bit Indian hair, psychology, facial. You know, ladies, you're with me on that one. Okay. Place your feet down onto the mat. Take the ball away from you. Lovely. Take your legs away, arms away. Interlink your hands and then just bring them over. Lift head, neck and shoulders up. So I'm looking towards my feet. So I'm flexing my feet. Lifting feet back down. Inhale, exhale, up, head, neck and shoulders. hands come to you. Okay, release the hands. Take the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Seated position all the way through. Okay, bring yourself around. I want you to place your right leg forward and then your left leg back. Okay. I'm going to go into a glute stretch. I'm just going to bring my body weight, my torso forward. I'm going to take it over the right knee. So I'm just kind of taking that lever forward. There we go, right into that right glute. Bring the feet together, soles of the feet together. Squeeze down on the inside of the feet. Open out, feeling it into inner thigh. Okay. Left leg forward, right leg back. Leverage forward. Glute stretch. We're doing lots of glute work today. Important to stretch as it is to strengthen, and it is to make our whole body more flexible and mobile. So all significant and really important subjects of the body. Don't do one without the other. Inhale, exhale, take it up to the top. Bring the foot around, just run over slightly up. I think I'll probably run over a little bit. Take it there. Feet together and open through. And inhale, exhale. Take the legs around you, just behind you. Just like we did when we had our mini ball. Place yourself onto the mat, get comfortable, and then just come into your cat stretch. Up we go. Tuck your toes underneath you, because I'm going to get you up in a moment. And then away into your cow stretch. Oh, lovely stretch there. And again, up into cat. And then into cow. Okay, toes underneath you. Tuck them under. Push up, hands into mat. Palms at the heels of the hand. And then take it up into your down dog position. Stretching through those calf muscles. I want you to bend the knees, just hold it there, just bend the knees and then straighten out. And bend the knees. Now this is your sign to walk back in. Walk in towards those feet. Walk in. And then from there, inhale, exhale, come up quickly. All the way to the top. Just drop your shoulders back and down. Right. Lovely. Perfect posture. Take your right arm up into corner, diagonal, and then into your left. And then over, right, open your door. Open your door for the weekend. Because I know every day feels exactly the same, but it's nice if you're working and you're doing working from home. And the weekend just brings something different for you. Some of us is the same, but it's just sometimes nice to take the weekend as a change. And I get to see friends as well that I don't see for a walk to work in the week. So it's a little bit of a change there. Okay, circle back the right arm and make it a change, guy. Remember I said to you before Christmas, I don't know what a Prosecco on the weekend, to make it feel different. I can't have Prosecco now because I'm not drinking.